At Lockhart Smokehouse, we found the great smoked meat classics that made Lockhart the barbecue capital of Texas, right here in DFW, with locations in Dallas, Bishop Arts District, downtown Plano, and Texas Live in Arlington. Come try some of our mouth-watering brisket, sausage, ribs, and other meats all smoked over Texas post oak. Rounded off with some Southern classic sides and some Smith family favorites. Check us out at www.lockhartsmokehouse.com. Catering available. Terrence Johnson, Friday Night Glory Sports here in Lake Dallas with free safety, Kennedy Breedlove, man. You know who you are?
Yes, sir. You
Marcellus Breedlove's son here. You had a game-changing play for me, man. Your defense played lights out tonight. Y'all went in down 20-0 at the half to come back and put 24 points on the board. Another game changer for me was you. Free safety, catching the pick, taking it to the house. Tell me, what did you see on that pass play?
My Coach Ellis just drew up a good play, played it, and the ball came right to me and took it to the house.
So how did you feel about the first touchdown you gave up earlier in the game? What made you keep your momentum in there?
I felt like I just let the team down, but then my teammates encouraged me to just get back, forget that play, and just come back and do my thing.
And what was Coach Miller's message to you guys at the halftime? I know you guys are going to have a bye week coming up here. You guys almost had a perfect season. You played Argyle pretty tight here. What was it like coming into this game? I know you missed your last game. You had a little injury on your knee. How do you feel, and what was it like coming into this game?
I felt like that when Coach Miller told us to lock in and just execute in the second half and just play a different ball game, I felt like we did that and came out with a victory.
Was there anything different that Lake Dallas did in the second half versus the first? Because, I mean, putting 20 points on the board, your defense didn't get a stop, but then you come out and get major stops, and your offense pushed the ball in. Was anything different?
No, I just felt like they wasn't ready for our defense to come out there and do things that we did.
So where do we go from here?
Just finish out the rest of the season and make it to the playoffs and just ball out then.
That was a great game, well-played game by you guys, especially in your first year of varsity play here. Terrence Johnson, Friday Night Glory Sports here with head coach Kendall Miller. His guys pulled off the unthinkable, coming back, coach, from a 20-0 halftime lead to 24 unanswered points. My understanding, you had starters out in the game, so I was thinking, hey, it's going to be a long one, but you guys pulled it off. How did you make that comeback in the second half?
You know, we challenged the kids this week, and at halftime, all week long, we said all we've done this year is overcome odds. I mean, that's what our team has done this whole season from the very beginning. I mean, we're a brand new school. We have no seniors. We're young. No school's done this before. So all we've done at this point is overcome odds. So at halftime, I said, hey, we have another odd to overcome. Let's see if we can do it. And I've never seen a group of kids that refuses to quit like they do. And they came back out the second half and showed it. I mean, that's against a good team. And we're as banged up and hurt. This is our 9th straight game. We've had no bye week. So that's a long time to go with a thin team, you know, and a young team. So what a way to go into it, you know.
And then speaking of that, you know, you're going to get a bye week coming up to get you guys prepared. I mean, the season's almost over. We're going to move into the playoffs here. But what kind of adjustments did you make in the second half, you know, to stop their offense? Because they didn't put any more points on the board. It's like they scored the first, and then y'all came back and finished it.
You know, our defense has played lights out, I mean, all season. And secondary made a couple adjustments there with coverage. I mean, those are two of the best receivers we're going to play this year, right? And so we got some more pressure up front. And I just think we just kind of bowed our neck a little bit. They may have thought it was over and relaxed. The opening drive to score really put life back into us, and I think all of a sudden, you know, revived us a little bit. So the defense has played this way all night. We put defense in some tough positions to begin the first half, and so, but bottom line, they never stopped believing. And so, but Coach Ellis, DC, and defensive staff, they do an unbelievable job every week, and what they did to make adjustments in the secondary in the second half, you know, just kind of slowed them down, and we're able to get some opportunity. Then, heck, you got a big turnover and score. Heck, find a way to win the game.
Yeah, that's championship caliber football, especially in your first season. But you come from a good pedigree of football backgrounds when you was over in Garland. Now you're over here running your first year program. How's these group of guys, you know, like better than the Garland teams you had? Because you had some potent teams in Garland. What's different from these group of guys tonight versus the teams you had in the past?
You know, it's different. Well, I say it's different. I mean, kids are kids. You know, you're blessed as a coach some year to have some talented kids. Some years more than others. You know, and we feel like this is a talented group. I mean, obviously it's a very young group, and we know that we're in a position to have them for quite some time because, I mean, half that field is sophomores tonight. And so that's just, the credit goes to our coaches and the mentality that they instill in the kids, and that's something that I feel like, 9 coaches came with me from Lakeview. And so that's something that they've always done with the kids that we have. So trying to start that here.
Yeah, you already started. I hope you get a great finish. I liked what I seen tonight. This is a fellow alumni of mine, Skyline Raiders in the house. I got to give that out there. But I'm so proud of Coach Miller and what he does. 24-20 unanswered points here in Lake Dallas to pull a comeback. They get a bye week. We'll see them the week after next. Frisco Emerson's in the house. The Mavericks. Terrence Johnson and Friday Night Glory. Terrence Johnson, Friday Night Glory Sports here in Lake Dallas. Falcons Field on their pink night. The unthinkable 24 unanswered points by the Mavericks. Emerson, Frisco Emerson. I'm here with Jayson Williams. This is Jayson Williams, right?
Yes, sir.
You had a game-winning catch here to seal this thing off. You guys went in at halftime 20-0. What was the message from Coach Kendall Miller?
Coach, he said, keep your head on, man. We've been in that situation before, and he knew we could do it. He knew we was going to come out, and we was going to finish the ball game. We always do.
And to my understanding, you had about 3 or 4 guys out tonight, so other guys had to step up. Like I said, you guys started out a little slower in the first half here. What was the play call on that last drive? Because you guys went for it on 4th down and you got it in.
Yes, we got it. Man, the quarterback stepped up, man. Mikey, he starting quarterback got an injury. He stepped up, and they was moving him around, and he stepped up. He threw that game-winning touchdown.
And what does it say about your defense and your offensive running back, Mr. Bills? Y'all came out with the Wildcat to try to get something going here. What was that like?
Man, Izzy, he's a special player. He makes big-time plays and big-time moments. He's special. Man,
So you guys, only 1 loss under your belt here. I mean, you guys almost had a perfect season in your first season of varsity play here. What do you guys got to do to take this momentum on until next week after your bye week? It's only like 3 games left in the season. What do you have to do to keep that intensity to get that playoff run going?
We just got to keep going, man. Practices got to be up. Intensity got to be up in practice. O-line, man, they really stepped up, and they just got to keep stepping up, offense and defense, both ways. We just got to step up, keep that intensity up in practice, and we can go.
And the intensity definitely showed tonight here. Mavericks get the win here in Lake Dallas, 24-20. 24 unanswered points here. Touchdown man right here, Mr. Jayson. Terrence Johnson, Friday Night Glory Sports. Good night.